Have you ever heard the terms revocable and irrevocable trust and felt your brain turn into alphabet soup? Well, grab your spoons because today I am serving up the need-to-know information about these estate planning approaches. And trust me, you'll want to stick around because we're going to talk about how they can save your family a massive headache and maybe a massive tax bill. Let's talk about trust issues. Before we dive into the two types of trusts, we need to talk about the villain of the story. Probate. What is it? In the simplest terms, probate is the court-supervised process of making sure your stuff, your house, your bank accounts, your collection of garden gnomes, gets passed on to the right people after you pass away. Imagine your estate is a crowded, overbooked flight. Probate is the grumpy, slow-moving gate agent who has to check every single ticket, verify every passenger, and deal with any angry, long-lost cousins who show up claiming to be a beneficiary. It's public, it's slow, and it can be expensive. Nobody wants their family to deal with that mess. The good news, trusts are your VIP pass to skip the whole line. I'm Jodi Bakst with Real Estate Experts working in Chapel Hill and Durham, North Carolina. Today, I am talking about revocable and irrevocable trusts and the reason you might want to consider creating one to help your family and loved ones from the drudgery of probate. Disclaimer, I am a realtor. I am not an estate planning or tax attorney. Be sure to consult your trusted advisors on this important topic to select the approach that is best for you. Okay, now let's meet the players. We have the revocable trust and the irrevocable trust. Think of them like two types of cell phone plans. First up, the revocable trust. I call this the flexibility plan. You set it up, you put your assets in it, but you are still the boss. You can revoke it, cancel it, amend it, change the terms, or take assets out at any time that you want to. It's like putting money in a fancy labeled box, but you still have the key and you can open it whenever you want to. The main goal of the trust is to avoid probate. I just put my home in a revocable trust. I did this to protect my children from having to go through probate. Well, now here is the critical trade-off for the glorious flexibility of the revocable trust. Because you, the creator, retain the ability to change the trust, put assets in it, or take them out at any time, the law and the IRS still views those assets as yours. This means that the trust provides no special benefit in two major areas: taxes and asset protection. On the tax front, all of the assets and income in a revocable trust are still considered part of your personal taxable estate. This means setting up this trust does nothing to shield your wealth from potential estate taxes, which only affect very large estates, or reduce your current income taxes. Second, asset protection. A revocable trust offers zero protection from creditors or lawsuits while you are alive. If you are sued or if you owe money, your revocable trust is not a fortress. It is just a labeled box, and a court can legally compel you to open it and use the assets inside to satisfy a debt. Now for the irrevocable trust. Well, this is the commitment plan. Once you put your assets in here, you've essentially said, goodbye, little assets, you are no longer mine. You give up control and can't generally change or cancel the trust without a lot of hassle. Think needing a lawyer, a judge, and possibly all your beneficiaries to agree. Well, why would anyone do this? The two big reasons are taxes and protection. Because you are not the owner anymore, those assets are removed from your estate. This is the game changer for high net worth individuals worried about estate tax. It can significantly reduce their taxable estate. Second, asset protection. Since the assets don't legally belong to you, they're generally shielded from creditors or lawsuits. It's like building a fortress around your stuff. But remember, the price is control. You can't just dip into that trust to buy a new boat on a whim. Well, let's recap this whole trust tango. A revocable trust is for people who want to keep control, stay flexible, and avoid probate. It is the most common choice, even with the tax and protection trade-off. An irrevocable trust is for people who want to minimize estate taxes and or get major asset protection. The trade-off is saying bye-bye to control. Look, trusts aren't just for billionaires. They are powerful tools for anyone who wants to make sure that their wishes are followed without the public, slow, and costly headache probate. The right choice for you depends entirely on your goals, flexibility, or tax and asset protection. Remember, if you want to investigate your options further, consult your qualified estate planning and tax attorneys. If you found this information helpful, let me know in the comments. What's your biggest estate planning fear? It can help you pick the right plan for your life. Please also go ahead and hit that like and subscribe buttons and hit the bell to get updates on my next real estate deep dive. See you next time.